Okay, these are the angelic messages for the week ahead. These all seem to go together pretty well, these messages, but you know, use what resonates. Basically, we have some of you guys really need to connect to your galactic family. This could be angelic, it could be galactic, basically your soul family. And you can do that through multidimensional travel, but I feel like there is some fear here in multidimensional travel, for fear of encountering lower dimensional beings or experiences. So they're saying to just sit in meditation and connect to the heart space. And if there's fear there in traveling the multidimensional landscape, then just sit in quiet and allow your mind to relax, your emotions to relax, get into that receptive state. You could get a pen and paper and just write. There's a harmonizing that needs to happen with your higher soul presence, with your higher self, with your future self, with your soul family, etc. And so they're trying to connect to you so that you can harmonize. So that is something that you guys can do if you're scared of the multidimensional travel. Also know that if you are, I walk you through this in the Academy. I have a lot of different practices and activities to introduce you to the Tree of Life, get you into practices and ways of traveling multidimensionally that are safe. And so you can do this while being kind of cocooned in this energy, okay? So a lot of things in there just to explore. I would go to the star crafting class. Okay, then we have some emotional flow. There's an offering, a gift coming to you, but because of this fear, you're blocking the energy from coming in. So there's a need to work with water. So in your meditation, if you're just sitting and you don't want to travel to get the information, then you need to work with water, either taking a bath. You could visualize sacred water coming through. You could work with the ocean water, with rivers, whatever, clearing your system of this emotional trauma that's being held in the field that is making it hard for this communication or information to come through. So what we're dealing with now is this ascension shift, and we have all these really high frequency energies coming in, and the UV radiation is actually a lot stronger now because the weakening of the magnetic poles. So if your system isn't prepared to accept and receive these higher frequencies, there's going to be distortions and dissonance, as well as fracturing of mental emotional spaces, which I've spoken about before. So there really needs to be this openness and allowance for this flow of energy so that the higher frequencies can come in. And I think this is the message that your guides want to talk to you about as well, because there's more information that needs to come to you, but first you have to open up to allow this stuff to come through, okay? Some of you guys may have connection to Arcturus. They are teachers and builders, really advanced beings on the planet. And so interesting is just the way people perceive galactic beings versus angels, archangels. The way I perceive it is galactic beings are in this universe, but part of the 1st through 7th density, okay? I see angels and archangels cosmic, so they are outside of space-time. That's just how I perceive them. Some people perceive angels and galactic beings as the same thing. I think that could be the case, but that's how I differentiate them, okay? So Arcturians are coming through, and there's a message about victory here, and they're encouraging you to continue following your heart. Let your heart lead you, okay? It's really important too, on the spiritual path, to make sure you're coherent, because if you just open the heart and you haven't expanded up further, the heart can be manipulated, Okay, we're seeing this all over the place right now. So you have to make sure you're coherent with the mind and the heart. A lot of people are two in the head. A lot of people are two in the heart. These have to work together for you to be able to discern the right path, okay? We have an activation of the galactic blueprint. It would be great for you guys to work with the metallic silver ray as well as cosmic consciousness. And this will connect you to cosmic consciousness. Okay, there's an ending of a cycle as well as an expansion here. So the galactic blueprint comes online when you move into the 5D system. And the 5D system activates this higher timeline, higher path. It's part of the 9th level of the field. And it will align you with this advanced destiny. Okay, and that is what is being activated right now. There is an expansion here as well. And I don't think this expansion is going to come for another 7 to 11 months fully anchored in. That's when the breakthrough will be and where you will see the shift. So until then, they're asking for you guys to kind of just surrender to what is and not worry too much. But know that this is coming and continue following your heart. There is victory here. And abundance. I'm seeing divine abundance, financial abundance, and there's clarity here. But keep the mind very, very sharp as you're moving towards this goal. Okay, don't allow distortions or chaos to come into it. Stay focused on what you want to create, and that will help this breakthrough and this shift here in the coming 6 months to a year. I guess it's 7 to 11. The only thing that I see holding you guys back from this reality, whatever it is you're trying to create, what is pulling at your heart, this higher galactic blueprint, is the ego. It's doubt and fear, okay? And this is also keeping your frequency low. So there is a gift coming to you that is being offered to you, but because of pride, because of doubt, because of fear, your frequency is too low to receive it. So you need to let all of that go and allow yourself to receive that gift that is coming. And then lastly, we have the Orion Collective Betelgeuse. This is soul family, and they are coming in to remind you that you are the infinite creator, that you're the spark of divine, and you make your own destiny. So all of this stuff that's coming up with timing, etc., you're creating it. They're coming to you from a higher perspective that already knows that this has happened, to give you the confidence to follow through, that you are creating this. This doesn't feel like destiny to me. It feels like you already manifested it, and now you're in this incubation time, waiting for it to manifest, waiting for it to be anchored into the earth plane. And so they're saying to just stay focused, keep walking your path, keep following the heart space, your intuition, and know at a soul level and at a physical cellular level that it's already been done. It's already been created. So now just keep that resonance, raise your frequency, and allow yourself to move towards that creation. Okay, I'm gonna see what is recommended here. I didn't point these out before. Let's just get one or two. So gaining insight how to use opal quantum healing to shift into the 5D, that came through. So if you guys aren't familiar with that process, portals to the higher realms, 852 and the soundscape meditations. Then we have Kibujutsu Void and Kujikari Zen. Okay, so those are just some examples. As far as what you guys are working on here, you can work with the Silver Ray, Circle of the Seven Flames, and the water meditations, okay? So there's a lot here for you guys to pick and choose from to see what resonates most with you. But big picture is you've already created these manifestation. There's information and manifestations. There's information, codes, downloads, healing, etc., expansion that's trying to make its way to you. But there's some dissonance there. So we need to clear out the dissonance. It's in the plasmic field. So working with water, you could do the Metatrons Cube activation, the 7-layer bioenergetic field activation. You can do water meditations, any of the other stuff that was recommended for some of you guys. Those may be very specific traumas or woundings that need to be cleared, and those recommendations will help clear those. Okay, so just tune into what resonates, and I guess that is it. So we'll see you next week.